Welcome to iLecture Online. Let's start here with our first example, and notice it's a relatively simple one. In addition, we do not have any variables in any of the denominators, which means we do not need to check to see if we violate the rule that we cannot have a zero denominator, because for every value of x, we cannot have a zero denominator. But we still need to solve it according to the same rules as before. We first start out by finding the lowest common denominator. And notice we take a look at the largest of the denominators, and it is such that the two small ones fit evenly into the large one, which means the large one is indeed the lowest common denominator. So the LCD is equal to 18, which means we're going to multiply both sides of the equation by the lowest common denominator, 18. Now, on the left side, when we multiply, we notice that 6 fits into 18 three times, so 3 times x is 3x, plus here the 18's cancel out, so we're left with 5x is equal to 3 goes into 18 6 times, 6 times 8 is 48. Now notice we do not have a quadratic equation. Everything is to the first power, so we don't have to move everything over to one side since we don't have a quadratic equation. We just simply solve for x, which means we combine all x terms on the left side, all numbers on the right side, they're already there. Then we combine like terms, which is 8x equals 48. Then we divide both sides by the numerical coefficient in front of x, so we get x is equal to 6. And there is our solution. Of course, we could check to see if we did it correctly. Let's plug the value back in the original equation to see if we did it correctly. So here we're going to do a check. And let's see, we have 6 divided by 6 plus 5 times 6 divided by 18 should equal what we had here, 8 divided by 3. All right, let's see if that's indeed correct. So on the left side, we have 1 plus 30 divided by 18 is equal to 8 over 3. Now really the only way we could check this is again to find the lowest common denominator and multiply both sides by 18. So 18, there we go. And so we have 18 plus 30 is equal to 3 goes into 18 6 times, so we get 8 times 6. And on the left side, we get 48 equals 48, and that's indeed correct. So we checked it. Our answer is indeed correct, and that is how it's done.